everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of All Hands Sports. It's your boy Lee Ice. You know, I got my man Big Dog Hill rolling with me. And we got a special guest back from parts unknown, weight unknown. Mr. John is back, y'all, to give us his thoughts. How you doing, Mr. John?
I'm doing great. And it's great to be back. Thank you.
All right. Big Dog, how you feeling this evening?
Man, you know the usual, man. Always tired, bro.
Tired. I'm still working on that endorsement with tired, man. I'm gonna get you, all right? Hey, y'all, let's thank everybody for tuning to last week's show and thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing what we're going through. You know, I don't say the word, but that season is coming up. So protect yourselves and your family the best way you know how. Fellas, y'all ready? Mr. John, you ready to get things started?
Absolutely. It's rock and roll.
All right, I'm gonna toast the show, and I can't tell y'all what I got in here, so. Y'all know what's first on the agenda, though. It's called the All-In State of the Union. It's brought to you by the best there is, the best there was, the best they ever done it. His name is Hill. He say he tired, but he gonna bring it, though. What's going on, Hill?
5 seconds left on the first game of week 0 in college football. That's all we're going to talk about. As Georgia Tech rambled all the way over to Ireland to upset the number 10 Florida Seminoles 24-21 on the last second field goal at 5 seconds. Lee Ice, how you feel?
No better way than to kick off the season with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, that's right. Man, Commanders finalized plans for Sean Taylor statue. How you feel?
Wow. Ooh. I think at least 2 people should go before Sean, maybe 3. I'm thinking Joe Gibbs and Darryl Green and Art Monk. I mean, I love Sean Taylor. He only gave 5 years.
The NBA files a motion to dismiss the lawsuit against Warner Brothers. So that's basically they're trying to dismiss TNT and all that NBA TV out the deal because they want Amazon. How you feel?
Come on, man. The NBA, they losing me as a fan. Slowly but surely.
UConn in early talks about joining the Big 12.
What?
That's right. You heard it. How you feel?
That's horrible for basketball.
That's not good.
Not good.
No.
Diamond drops the Mavericks, Pelicans, but agrees to air NBA and NHL 2024-25. You probably don't know who Diamond is. Diamond owns Bally Sports Regional Sports Network. So they got 13 different networks. They agree to televise everybody but the Pelicans and the Mavericks. How you feel?
They agree to televise everybody but them 2. Why?
It's a money dispute.
You think Mark Cuban got something to do with it?
Oh, no doubt about it. Danny Jansen to play for the Blue Jays and the Red Sox in the same game, Lee Ice. Now listen very carefully. Danny Jansen will make his baseball history Monday when he appears in the same game for both teams. The unlikely scenario will go like this. It's set for on July 27th, the Toronto Blue Jays traded Jansen to the Red Sox. But a month after the game, after two teams were suspended in the second inning because of severe weather at Fenway, Jansen couldn't play for the Red Sox. So he's going to play in the doubleheader. First game for the Blue Jays, then for the Red Sox in the second game.
That's pretty cool there.
Let's talk about Christmas. I know we're about 5 months away from Christmas, but I'm going to give you the TV lineup on Christmas Day right now. At noon, it will be the San Antonio Spurs visiting Madison Square Garden, taking on the New York Knicks, if you like basketball. But at 1 p.m., that sidearm thrown behind the back, Travis Kelce moonwalking, looking for Taylor Swift, give her a Christmas present, and Andy Reid said, I'm looking for a turkey with stuffing in it. They take on Mike Tomlin, his eyes bugging out, and Russell Wilson with a pretty wife named Sierra, and Justin Fields from Ohio State, and the Pittsburgh Steelers at 1 o'clock. Then at 2:30, the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves play. Then at 4:30, quote the Ravens nevermore, as the Baltimore Ravens travel to Houston to take on them Houston Texans and C.J. Stroud. Then at 5 p.m., the Boston Celtics take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Then 8 p.m., the Golden State Warriors take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then at 10:30, the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. That's your Christmas Day lineup. How you feel?
Why are the Lakers on prime time? They suck. God, they just let it go. Let it go. NBA, let LeBron go, man.
Double check. Hey, he's eligible for the Hall of Fame in 26. How you feel?
I see. Hey, he got to go. He's first ballot, no doubt. He only got to wait a year, right?
Yep. Washington Commanders made. I don't have no problem with the trade, but the trade in the same division, big time problems. And they trade Dotson to the Philadelphia Eagles as the third receiver. Now the Eagles might have the best trio of receivers in the NFL. How you feel?
I'm trying to find out when Dotson turned into Deshaun Jackson or Tyreek Hill.
With the two other jokers on the other side, he will be Deshaun Jackson. How you feel?
Hey, I'm putting trust in my home team's general manager. So
I don't. Hey, the Arizona Rattlers dominated in the Indoor Football Championship League to win their 7th franchise title as an indoor football franchise and Arena Bowl franchise team. How you feel? You don't know about that.
Is that the one that Danny White is part of?
Yes.
I know.
All right. Hey, I didn't get to say this 2 weeks ago, but I'm unfortunately I'm going to say it. Rest in peace to the most flamboyant golfer ever in history, Chi Rodriguez. Passed away a couple weeks ago. How you feel?
Yeah, he was flamboyant. Growing up, even though I didn't watch a lot of golf, I remember the name, I remember the outfits.
Lee Ice.
Yo.
Taking the commercial break.
All right, y'all, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to pick Mr. John's mind in the world of sports, basketball, football, college football, whatever this man want to talk about, we're going to pick his brain. You're watching All In Sports. That's Mr. John, y'all. He's back with us. Hill, you heard him, and I'm Lee Ice. We'll be right back.
I just learned, the Canadian Football League has the craziest rule in all of sports. So last night, Toronto played Saskatchewan, and in the fourth quarter, with only seconds left on the clock, the game was tied 19-19. Now, Toronto, with a second left, took a field goal to win the game, and even though they missed it, they still got a point and won. See, apparently, the CFL has something called a rouge. Now, if you kick or punt the ball into the opposing end zone and the team can't get it out, you get a point. You also get a point if you kick it beyond the end zone and the ball goes out of bounds. So that's what happened last night. It didn't go to overtime. Toronto won 20-19. I just can't think of a more frustrating way to lose a football game. Now, if you think that rule is crazy, the CFL has others. Like if you kick the ball at any time and get it in front of the line of scrimmage, it's an automatic first down. I'll admit these games are fun to watch, but if I was betting on the CFL, I'd have a hard time.
Nice. So basically what happened last night in this CFL game on Thursday night, I actually watched it. Toronto had, like, I think 4 seconds left to go. They kicked a 55-yard, 50-some-yard field goal, went right, left, but it went out the end zone. That's automatic 1 point. Remember, we were there, and you was asking me these questions. Yeah. So if you don't bring the ball out in the Canadian Football League, it's 1 point. I don't know why this is all of a sudden a big deal, because it happens all the time. And I just don't know why. I guess because the two teams are playing with more high profile.
Shouldn't be able to lose a game like that, man.
Hey, you need to bring the ball out the end zone.
So they always had someone back there to return it out, though, right?
Yeah, they had somebody back, but it went over his head and went out of bounds.
That's
1 point, automatic.
Nah, hey. I don't like that.
I don't agree with that rule.
I
don't agree with that aspect of the rule. That if you can kick it out of bounds. Now, I will say...
No, he kicked it out the end zone. Not out of bounds, out the end zone.
Yeah, I don't think you should get a point for that. Because you could be right next... You could be 10 yards away.
Do you know why they made that rule in the Canadian football?
Why?
Because the end zone is 25 yards deep. That's why.
Yeah, but if you got a bond kicker who can kick... If you got a bond leg kicker who can kick it out the end zone,
hey, bro. You know? Hey, that's scouting. You got to scout. Now back to you.
Well, I would have my returners back there with brooms or mops and holding it up, cases go out of bounds and knock that joint back in. All right, y'all. The college football, as Big Dog said, kicked off with a hell of a game as the Rambling Wreck from Georgia Tech kicked a 55-yard field goal, I think it was? Something like that? To beat Florida State. Let's stay with college football. One of my favorite athletes of all time. I'm rooting for him. I'm always be rooting for him. Prime time. Got off to a good start last year, John. And then the wheels fell off. So... what you think about Deion and the Colorado Buffaloes upcoming season? Some predicting his son, how you pronounce his name? Shador? Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, Shador.
They talk about he might be going the number one quarterback. What you think?
He could. I would want you, if you're going to go a number one quarterback, you got to have a winning season. And really, I'm thinking you need to be in deep. You need to be in the top 12. Your team needs to be in the top 12. That's just my thing. If you can't lead your team to the top 12, I don't see how you can be a number one pick.
Do you think Colorado will have? I think. Well, they had a bad. They only won 4 games, 3 games. What they win last year? 3 or 4?
They won 3 off the gate. I think they went 3 off the gate, and they beat TCU, which was one of my Texas teams. Even though they were depleted, they're still a good program. So that was actually a surprising win. And I think it was unrealistic to think that they were going to go 500. So for that first year and what they had.
I think, they had 1 win before he got there, and he got them to 4. That's a hell of an improvement in college football, especially, in the where he's at. But people don't see that. They see the glamour, the glitz, the Deion, and a lot of people fell into the trap thinking, oh, he's gonna take them to a bowl game or, you know. But
Well,
to improve a team 3 wins coming off of 1 in Division I college football, that's good. You know,
yeah.
That's real.
And
good.
you had 3 right off the bat. You had 3 in a row. So
Right.
I think they were ranked. at that point, and then they fell off. So,
And one, they should have won another game. Remember, Big Dog? They was up by. They had some team up by like almost 30,
It was
didn't
Colorado State.
yes.
they? And just
They was
blew
up
it.
by like third, they're like up like 28 or something. And the
That-
wheels fell off in the second half because Colorado State made a remarkable comeback and beat them. I think
And wasn't that the game?
All time to college football at that.
Yeah, and was that the game where Stem got hurt?
Yeah, the wide receiver. Because Colorado
and
State
quarterback.
hit the dude illegally. Took his head off just about.
Yeah, put him out games.
Is his other son returning too?
Yeah. Yes, I think both sons. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the
Yeah.
guy that plays both sides? He's returning too.
Yes.
So
I'm thinking this is the year with the coaching staff he has and the team he's been able to put together. This should be a show and prove year. You should definitely. This is a bowl. 6 games, 6 wins.
that's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
You're saying a bowl.
If they don't get into it, then we should be looking at it's coaching, because you can get the players and you don't have to, and you're not getting them straight out of high school anymore. You can get them from the transfer from the portal. So I would be like, it's his name and his shadow is overshadowing what recruitment he can get. So this year, if he's not fine this year, he's going to have problems going forward.
I give him 6-7 games this year. More than I gave him last. I gave him 4 last year. Exactly.
Okay.
6-7 this year. Maybe 1 or 2 major upsets. I'm probably more or less on 1 than 2. This schedule is just too hard. The Big 12 is just too big now. They got too many teams, high powerful teams in there. So we'll see.
But like John said, college football, I mean, you had an upset today. I think you're going to have that the first 5 weeks because of the transfer portal. Teams are going to get players that really fit their system. And players are going to leave teams that that fit in. You see what I'm saying? It's turning into the NFL almost. They got general managers now. You know, it's turning. What it's become to me.
Hold up! Breaking news: FCS Powell, Montana has just went up on New Mexico, 34-31 with 10 seconds left to go. Another upset. And we start week 0.
They're going to keep. Listen to what they're going to keep coming every week. Listen to what I'm telling you. There's going to be upsets every week.
Yeah.
That top 25. I mean, it's going to be jumbled every week.
I told you, the Ice. In 5 years, college football will be more popular than the NFL just because of the 12-team playoff. Because now you have to play people now to get in the playoff. There ain't no more cupcakes too much. You got to play people now because it really does depend on your schedule.
Yeah.
I don't know about being more popular than the machine. The machine.
I'm gonna give you the reason why it'd be more popular than the machine. The reason why those teams play for the name of the school. They don't play for the name on the back. And they also play a lot of people can relate to college football more so than they can in the NFL because they play high school or little league and they ain't but a step away. College football is a couple steps away.
Gotta disagree with you, Big Dog. They used to play for the name of the school. Now they are playing for the name of the back with the transfer portal and the money that what is it? IDL, what is it called? Name, NIL.
NIL.
Yeah.
NIL, yeah.
They shopping themselves around. Hey, Nebraska, how much you gonna give me? Oklahoma, Nebraska. Boom. They shopping themselves, man. Yeah.
I think in this case, there's both of you all are right. They are playing for the school, and they're playing for themselves, and they're playing to get into the league. So it will be a better game. It will be a better game than the NFL. I kind of agree with that.
Ooh, a better game.
I told you.
It'll be a better game.
I told you. It's more simple. And it's equal across the board. Take us commercial break.
All right, y'all. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to switch gears. I want to get Mr. John's opinion on who is going to be Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year where? Find out when we come back. Mr. John, the big dog, and Lee Ice, all in sports. We'll be right back.
It's a TV show, right? LeBron is so easy to play. He's so easy to play. He don't have any moves. Sit and turn on to it. All the move he has is straight down the line. He ain't got no moves. Where's he going? Where's he going? That's quick. Straight downhill, man. No, someone said that'll be stop that. Scottie Pippen's for shut it. Quick. Like it. This game is too simple. He gets big. Now 260, whatever, 6'8", 6'9". That's the only thing he got pretty much. I play you guys 7 foot 300, so it doesn't really matter. I would like to.
Lee Ice.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's the worm, baby. Dennis Rodman.
Yes, sir. Talking about LeBron James.
Talking the truth. He would have beat him up, man.
He said he would lock him down. No problem.
He would have, him and Scotty, man, they would have frustrated that dude, man. They were first. Come on, John.
No.
Man, this is God sinners.
No. I have never seen so much hate on one player for being so good for as long as he has.
All right. So you watched the Olympics, right?
Hold on. Let me get to that part. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people hate LeBron. When they did that barbershop talk and he's claimed he was the best ever when he beat Golden State, that's when people's like, "Oh, I'm done." If LeBron would have never said nothing, I think you probably would hear the chatter. Maybe he could be 1B, but not 1A.
Okay, so y'all have a problem with a basketball Muhammad Ali?
It's not Muhammad Ali.
You have a problem with a basketball player being Muhammad Ali as confident
the thing
as
is,
Muhammad Ali
kept talking. LeBron just talks certain times, you know. But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But he ain't no Ali.
Yeah.
Ali was the greatest.
Muhammad Ali. I'm saying if Ali can say he's the greatest, which I feel he is, because we like Ali, but he didn't never, I love him, but he didn't go undefeated.
The thing that made Ali great is the same thing Joe Namath did. Both of them said they was going to win something they had no business winning. He beat Sonny Liston at the time where he shouldn't have beat Sonny Liston.
Okay.
Joe Namath beat the Colts when they had no business beating the Colts.
That's a
Stuff like
great,
that. That would make
great
great.
Okay, if that's a great thing, I'm glad you all said it's a great thing because you just proved my point. Ain't no one in the world you're supposed to come back in an NBA championship down 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors.
And you know what? If LeBron would have said we coming back 3-1 and
then I would
did
say
it,
he's great.
we
Then I'll be on it. I'll be like, yeah, he's great. He ain't say that.
So So first, you're saying since he said he's great, he can't be great. But then he did greatness, but he didn't say he was going to be great when he
I'm not
did
saying
greatness.
he's not great, but he's not the greatest of all time.
And who's the greatest of all time?
Mike.
Do we got to go through this again?
It goes Michael, Kareem, and I'm gonna give you a person that has really started gaining momentum, especially on my list, and I know a lot of other people's lists and people in the sports industry. Tim Duncan, somebody LeBron has never beat has a winning record head to head against. Tim Duncan might be the fourth best player ever. Tim Duncan is. Think about this, Mr. John.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan is 3 seconds away from being 6-0 in the finals. Think about that. Think about that. 3 seconds away. Ray Allen didn't get that shot. We might be talking about Tim Duncan, the greatest of all time.
And I was going for the Spurs. So I have no problem being first, I think most people are never going to give somebody 7 foot and close to 7 foot as the greatest of all time. Because if you were, you got Will Chamberlain and you got Kareem.
Yeah. People been saying that for years, though. They used to say that until 23 went on the court. They used to say Wilt was the best until 23 hit the court.
But like Will said, they changed the rules to stop him. The rules got changed to help Jordan.
So, and the rules got changed even more to help LeBron.
No.
The league is soft. You gotta come on.
The league in some aspects it may be soft, but what some people think is soft is you actually got to play defense now, where you're not fouling. The league when we were coming up, you can't come in the paint. Why? Not because I'm going to get in front of you and get a charge and stop you. It's because I'm going to hit you.
Yeah.
I'm going to elbow you. No more. This is not hockey. It was never hockey. That they did it was wrong then, and it needed to be corrected. So I get it, and Jordan complained, and they listened to Jordan because Jordan was great, but he was also a moneymaker. We get it that, he pulled the league up, so they had to protect the bank. I get it. But if you're talking pure basketball, Jordan has his faults too. If you step back and be objective, and as a fan, the man was incredible, but he did have some faults. Okay.
On the court?
Yeah. A lot of stuff he got away with. He got away with carrying. He absolutely got away with carrying the rock.
And LeBron gets away with charging every play that he drives to the basket.
That may be the case sometimes, but if you're in front of him and they don't call a charge and he charges, they should. But I disagree with what Gilbert was saying that he's easy to stop. If he was easy to stop, then stop him. You ain't easy to stop him. He's still dropping 28.
I know you're gonna probably say longevity when it comes to LeBron and makes him great. Besides that, what else? Because he has a losing record.
Okay, who is the leading scorer of the league? Period. Who has the most points?
He should be. If he played 19,000 years.
I don't care if he plays 19,000 years. You got the most points. Who wins the game? The team with the most points?
Are you saying Brett Favre is the best quarterback in NFL history?
Does he have the most touchdowns? Well, this is so now we're going. We're going apples to oranges when you're comparing football and basketball. Period.
Why is it? It's a sport.
It's because LeBron played long. Now,
well, hold on. It's because, when we're going into sport, football is way more of a team sport than basketball.
Okay, let's look at baseball then.
Let me ask you
this. Is Carl Yastrzemski the best baseball player ever? No, he's not even close. But he played.
Let me ask Mr. John this.
All right.
Take away the 3-point line from LeBron. Has he passed Kareem yet?
Oh, well then Kareem still I go with facts. Yeah, Kareem had the most points as far as I was concerned. He was the GOAT. Now, was he the most impactful player? Like I said, you can't give a 7-footer that because most people are not going to be 7 feet. So that's why that kind of negates.
Are we all in agreement that Kareem definitely had the greatest basketball career from Powell Memorial to UCLA,
no doubt,
to the Milwaukee Bucks, to the Los
Totally
Angeles
agree.
Lakers?
Now, if you're just saying basketball player, period, not NBA, he's probably the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's had the
He
greatest
won on
career.
every level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do a quick 2-minute one. All right.
You only got 2 minutes.
We've been having a lot of debates. Steph Curry, where do you put him as the point guard? I put him number 2. If he gets another ring, I got him the greatest point guard ever. Where you got him?
I love Steph Curry as a point guard and a person who played point guard and off guard. He's not even in my top 5 as points because the point is a facilitator. You got Isaiah, you have Magic,
Yes.
you have
Oscar.
I mean, I got to go back to the people I saw, not heard about.
Jason. Okay, where you put? Okay, we had a major debate this week. Where you put John Stockton?
John Stockton ain't in my top 20.
Hey, you got to play this for KG, big dog. All right.
He ain't in my top 20.
Caitlin Clark,
I'm offended he's in the league. Go ahead.
Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Who wins the Rookie of the Year? Or should they both win?
It'll be a Rookie of the Year.
I think that's good for the league. Give them both. You know what I'm saying? Give them.
Angel Reese was cooking the first half of the year. She definitely won it. Caitlin is coming on, and she wasn't far behind her even still. So I think you can't pick one of the over the other.
Caitlin should win it because she's a point guard and she's leading her team to the playoffs. So, all right, being a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I apologize for that. You being a Dallas Cowboy. What is your team going to do this year, man? What's up with your man Jerry Jones? Is he going to sign CeeDee Lamb and Dak and who else is out? Michael Parsons? What y'all gonna do, man?
Jerry Jones is gonna be who he is, Jerry Jones. He'll make a brilliant move and then turn around and mess it up so bad you forget it was a brilliant move.
Nice. When I make this statement, we gotta go. The Cowboys gonna make the wild card this year. Probably the last wild card. That was my prediction on All in Football. And they will sign Dak and CD. Parsons gone. Take us home.
Speaking of gone, it's time for us to leave. Mr. John, thank you for blessing us with your appearance again.
Thank you.
Don't wait this much long. Don't wait too long this time.
Yes.
All right, Hill, you ready to get out of here, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Whether you like it or don't like it, damn it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going. Just like Steph Curry is a point guard. See ya.